Hey Ringside crew. Welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans, and welcome to Women's Wrestling Month. This is February. This month, I always love to honor the women's wrestlers that never really ever get that spotlight and that big. I'm saying that I like to honor women's wrestlers, give them their flowers, because women's wrestlers do a lot for the roster. They never get that spotlight because they always do something that I see and no one really ever sees. But tonight, to open Women's Wrestling Month, I have a young lady that is doing really awesome things in the independent wrestling scene. Let's give a warm Dudes at Ringside welcome to the AP Audrey Allen.
How's it going?
Welcome to Dudes at Ringside. And finally, awesome. Thank you.
I know, glad to be here.
If my internationally known audience is not familiar with you, and why would they not be, introduce yourself.
My name is Audrey Allen. I am the AP of Pro Wrestling, the annual pass holder, Disney nerd, leader of the Fate Social Club, and yeah, I wrestle.
So, who trained you?
I actually just graduated from the JPWA by Dr. Tom Pritchard.
Ooh, Tom Pritchard.
So I went to the training academy before, but I just completed that, so now I'm even better.
Awesome. So you got trained by Mr. Pritchard. So what kind of advice did he give you to put into your wrestling style or your character?
As far as character goes, it's just being unique. Something that's true to you and something that, is different from everybody else's. There's a lot of, generic wrestler number ones, and you want to set yourself out from everybody else, essentially.
Awesome. So, where did you come up with the idea with the AB? What does that mean exactly?
So it just stands for annual pass holder. I am a Disney World annual pass holder, and I'm absolutely obsessed with Disney. I mean, I didn't even plan this, but I'm wearing my.
Oh gosh, yes.
But yeah, I had another character that I was kind of being forced to do, and once I left and was training with Dr. Tom, I kind of had that freedom to actually pursue the character that I really wanted. And so yeah, I'm finally in my true self, if it is.
So with you being a pass holder of Disney, where would you say would be your favorite park to just chill at all day long?
Oof. I mean, obviously Magic Kingdom's the classic because you can sit there and stare at the castle all day. But I'm a huge fan of Hollywood Studios. I think that's where the people watching is at. And also just the best rides.
That's awesome. Yeah, with me, I remember I'm not old school Disney, but it's a ride that really never got their flowers. Do you remember Alien Encounters?
Yes, actually.
Most people don't remember that ride. I remember going and I went with my school, and that ride, oh my god. I still have the t-shirt up to 2023 right now. I think it was 2018, maybe 2016. I still had that Alien Encounters t-shirt with the scary monsters in the corner. It said I survived Alien Encounters. Oh man. And that ride's still there. Do you know that what ride it is now?
It's I forget. Not sure.
Yeah, what's it called? The one the what's it called? That movie with the rocket, the little raccoon.
It's the Guardians ride? Is that what
No, I'm wrong. It's Monsters. I think it's Monsters, the Monsters Inc. The Monsters Inc. show, the comedy show.
Oh, yeah, the show.
Yeah. Is it still Monsters Inc. comedy show, or did they take that out?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I don't really hang around those ones.
We don't hang around the lot and just chill and be like, don't you guys know
Right.
have you ever thought of like sending a letter to Disney and be like, hey, can I use your like copyright in my gear, or you never thought about that?
So my goal with my character is kind of to do the if you know kind of thing.
Okay.
So rather than like Disney right on the nose, like hello, it's Mickey. I want it to be more of like the if you know it's Disney, you know it's Disney, but if you don't really get the references, it's still really cool, but it's not, you wouldn't really exactly know that it's Disney based. If that makes sense.
Ooh, sorry. Out of all your gear, like which is your favorite gear that you have that you wear to the ring that you like you want to use all the time but you can't?
Right now it's my gold gear. I have some other gear that it just needs to be altered honestly and fixed so that I can wear it. But I am planning on doing a Zerg inspired gear. Yeah, and I think that's about to be my favorite for sure.
Have you thought about doing like a Buzz Lightyear or like a Woody or like what's his name?
I have, but a few people have already done that. And so I want it to be like something that isn't really mainstream yet.
I get it. I could see you always either that or doing like what's his name? Groot. I am Groot.
Oh,
like
yeah.
Groot. Or maybe like one like you can do like the three dwarves, like the outfit has them walking up your leg and they're whistling.
That would be kind of cool.
Or like the castle, make it it looks like the Disney castle, but it's like you flexing.
That'd be
You
great.
know how like they have like you ever open of every Disney movie is that the castle with the fireworks,
right?
Have like the fireworks and have it look like the castle, but it's really your arms like that and your head sideways like this.
That could be kind of cool.
Oh my gosh, we have to draw that up when we're done. We have to somehow draw that up.
Hell yeah!
I have a friend that does my art, that does the thing behind us, or my little cartoon me. I could easily give you his Instagram, and he could probably draw you like this with your arms up flexing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, send me their Insta.
He's such a nice guy. He's from Canada. Shout out to Joe Alphabet. What's up, brother? He's a big Ghostbusters fan, and he loves his art. You'll immediately think Teen Titans when you see his art.
Hell yeah!
Yes, he's that guy. He's just that guy that he's my buddy. He's my Ghostbuster friend. Like that's how I met him, through Ghostbusters.
I love that.
Like, let's go into like the fun part of your career with the so what was it like the first time you walked into like Pritchard's thing to train? Like what was going through your mind?
I was definitely nervous. Because I had been wrestling already before I got there. I kind of knew sort of what to expect, but I definitely going from training maybe 2 days a week to training every day, 4 hours a day, and having promo class during the week, like it was a lot of work. So it was definitely nerve-wracking to be like, I'm actually training with the Dr. Tom Pritchard. But the guys in my class were really cool, and it went by really quick.
So let's fast forward a little bit, like old school VHS. Go back, we missed it. So what was your energy like, and what was your first music you ever used when you came out to the ring?
The first song I used as entrance music was TNT by AC/DC.
Awesome. Who was your first opponent?
It was Amanda Kiss, and she was actually my first 13 opponents.
Oh wow! Oh man, I love Amanda Kiss. He's really like that's another person that's on the dream list for this year. I really like. I've spoken to her before. She's really busy. That's a busy woman right there.
She's a very busy woman. She is making some big moves. So
yeah, she's doing a lot of stuff, and her character's changed so much. I've seen. Oh my god, from a regular Amanda to this Joker-inspired character. Oh my god.
That's what happens when you leave somewhere that is super controlling And then all of a sudden you get to actually flourish into where, you're supposed to be. And we both kind of hit that at the same time.
So is there any other place in like the country or the world that you want to like venture off to that you haven't been to yet?
As far as wrestling goes, everywhere.
Or just traveling if you want to. It's up to you.
Well, I've been to 39 or 40 countries so far, traveling. And I definitely want to just keep adding to that list. And bonus if I can wrestle there. So if you're out here watching this podcast, I have a passport and I'm ready to go.
I talked to a lot of pro wrestlers and promoters and owners in the UK. So
yeah, I'd definitely love to go back to the UK and then actually be able to wrestle this time. Like, it'd be really neat.
There's a promotion that when we're done, you definitely need to look it up on your Instagram. They're called Coventry Pro Wrestling.
Okay.
They have a lot of nice, awesome wrestlers that I've worked with in the past. Like this young lady from England named Shorty. She's super sweet and friendly. Jill of all trades. This girl does everything. She's a tattoo artist now. She's an artist. She's a singer, rapper, wrestler. She's got the whole trifecta. She's going to snap her fingers and everybody's gone.
Right.
No, Shorty, no, don't snap your fingers. You may wipe out the whole wrestling world. No.
Right.
Jeez. Is there any like male or female wrestlers that you've been dying to work with, but you like haven't had like got the opportunity to do that yet?
I mean, there's a lot of, especially on the like the indie scene, a lot of women wrestlers that I absolutely love to have a match with, but that's almost all of them. I just love getting to wrestle new people, seeing how they work, and like just getting the experience, the more you can do with the more people, different kinds of people, the more that you're going to get better.
Awesome. So who made your gear?
I actually got my gold gear from, her name is Danny. Her Instagram's La Brujadora. I know that she's pretty popular amongst at least the wrestlers in my circle. A lot of girls have gear from her. And it's pretty good. I like it. I'm in this phase where I want to be able to make my own gear. So I am beginning to learn that process so that I can kind of make gear exactly how I see it and how I want it, to portray different characters and situations that I want, and be able to kind of do it on my time instead of having to wait months and months and months for gear from somebody else.
So with it being Women's Wrestling Month, who the top 5 of the female wrestlers would say that you watched as a young lady or a teen that really got you into professional wrestling?
So here's the biggest plot twist you're going to hear. I did not watch wrestling growing up.
What?
I literally only started watching wrestling this year.
Oh, wow.
After I started wrestling last year.
All right, podcast over. No, I'm just kidding.
Right. I just happened into pro wrestling. And so now it's kind of like the catch-up game where everyone else, grew up on this person and but I'm kind of like, okay, now I got to go watch all these things and these old matches.
Jeez.
So yeah, right now I've been watching a lot of like China. She's kind of got the big girl thing, and that's what everybody wants me to do. So obviously I watch a lot of her stuff from back when, and I'm trying to think of who else. Because the biggest 2 that people keep sending me is like Rhea Ripley and China. That's apparently the vibes I give off.
I would say Rhea, but more or less like the you have to definitely look her up if you're checking out old like the 2000 female wrestlers. Mm-hmm. You give me a big vibe from Beth Phoenix, the Glamazon. Okay.
Yeah,
I love that. Beth Phoenix, she's boss. That's queen right there. Oh my god. That's the queen. She literally does this when she comes out. Edge's boo. Yeah. That's Edge's wife right there.
Yeah, she's dope.
Yes, that finisher. Come on, the glam slam. Boom.
Yeah.
I met her in Scranton, PA, and it was she messed up her nose, and I was fun short story. I was outside the venue. We were at something. I forgot. We were outside, and she walked up to Sean Peel's water. I walked up to her and I was like, "Oh my God, nice to meet you, Beth. Here's my cover for my WWF SmackDown cover, whichever one I had her sign." And she looked at me, and those big blue eyes. She had the Band-Aid on her nose. She broke her nose during the show, messed up her nose. And I said, "Did you get a boo boo?" She went, "Yeah." And I put my hands out. Typical me, I was a greeter for like 8 years. So first thing I think is, it's okay. I'm little. I'm like 5'1". So I'm like, "I'll give you a hug." So she gave me a hug, and I mean, I should have never did this because you ladies, you get a lot of randos. I went and I hugged her, and immediately I turned my head and I kissed her on the cheek. I have a lot of female friends. When you see someone you're friends with, I don't know her, but you know what I mean. It was an accident on my behalf because hugging your friends and your grandma, your aunts, you give them a kiss. I'm half Italian, so I'm like, mwah. I give her the kiss, and she backed up and she did this. She gave me that Beth stare and she's like, "Good thing you're cute." And I'm like, I felt like Santina. That's about the time when she was doing that thing with Santina Morella.
Yeah,
she gave me the look that she gave Santina all the time. And I'm just like,
my bad.
I died. add the gray picture of me like this. Add what's your name's theme in the arms of an angel. Joe is a nice guy. He's supposed to start a podcast eventually down the line. Thanos style, the podcast page just disappears. You're like in your you're like, at this time, you're like, wasn't I supposed to do what's Dudes at Ringside? I was supposed to do something.
Doesn't exist. Weird.
Wow, like Dudes at Ring. Oh well. Never mind. I'll find something else to do. So, in closing, like, if my fans would like to follow you or find you on any of your social medias, how can they find you?
I am most active on Instagram and Facebook at Audrey the Wrestler. I also have a YouTube channel, but it's really only just matches. I don't really have a vlog or anything. I think it'd be dope to start one, but it is also at Audrey the Wrestler. So that's pretty much where you can find me. I'm always on there.
Awesome. So if my fans want to buy any merch of yours, where can they find it?
So you can go to audreythewrestler.com, which is in all the links everywhere, my Instagram bio, on the Facebook, everything. But that's my website. It has my calendar full of all the dates that I'm going to be places, what I'm doing, where I'm at. And at the top, there's a link that says merch, and you can click that. And it's got shirts, stickers, pins, mugs, all the things.
Awesome. Audrey, I want to thank you so much. Lots of so's. So. And you're funny, before you go, you said, and the Mickey Mouse boys. What do you mean, Mickey Mouse? What are you talking about? I had to do with the Mickey Mouse voice. Hey, Mickey, Perfect. If you're ever looking for a little guy to be your little buddy, just oh my God, can you see it now? Mickey Mouse trying to honor me, and he's wearing like the red glasses and the little hat and the polo.
That'd be great.
I would die. And but it's funny. If Mickey Mouse, honestly, I've had people do this. They never made me the way someone made me as a pop, but they didn't make it the right way. If Mickey Mouse was going to be me, he would have to wear the polo, the hat, the glasses, and below, I'm not wearing it today because it's not the right weather. But normally I wear like basketball shorts.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing the Crocs, the famous blue Crocs. See, there's my Crocs. Where literally that would be my pop or Mickey Mouse dressing me. The polo, a pair of green basketball shorts, and my blue Crocs. And Mommy, why is Mickey Mouse wearing blue Crocs? Don't ask. Just hug me.
He's just trying a new thing, you know?
He's looking like some internationally known podcaster named Joe. We never heard of him. So, fans, if you haven't subscribed to the Joe Panther Variety Show, please give it a subscribe, get a like, and definitely give Audrey a subscribe on her YouTube channel. Definitely give her some likes. And you may not have content, but matches are matches, and they get you views.
Right.
Always remember, shorts always make views. That's all I'm gonna say. Shorts, views. So, Audrey, I want to thank you so much for coming to the podcast. I'm Joe Panther III.
And I'm Audrey Allen.
And we will catch you in the next one. Dee, dee, dee.